Hello and welcome to the second part of the Discord bot tutorial videos. In this video, we're going to be making some more advanced commands, and this is just going to be kind of a filler video, just to get you introduced to some more topics within commands, such as arguments. The next video will be much more interesting. We'll be diving into some more advanced topics like what's it called? Cogs. We'll be using cogs, which is storing commands and other files. We'll even have our bot join a voice channel. We'll do a ton of cool stuff. But I'm just going to continue with showing you guys how to do some commands. Okay, so now that we're in our file, let's just go ahead and run the bot to make sure nothing broke from last video. And there we go, video bot is ready. And if we head on over to Discord here, we will see that our bot is online. That's good. That means it isn't broken yet. Alright, on to some more advanced commands. Let's go ahead and make a new command. Let's make a calculator command. So this is going to be a calculator that the user can use. Let's go async def calculate, I guess. We're going to go ahead and pass in our CTX so we can send and read messages. Let's send a number, an operator, and another number. This is going to allow the user to do a pretty wide range of calculations just with our Discord bot here. So we're going to go ahead and set up some functions inside of here. Let's say def add. And then we're going to take in a num1, and number2. We're just going to set up some functions here. And then we're going to return num1 plus num2. And then let's go ahead and do that for the other operators. So def multiply num1, num2, return num1 times num2. Def divide num1, num2, return num1 divided by num2. And then def subtract num1, num2, and then return num1 minus num2. Perfect. So here are our 4 operator functions. These will just allow us to call some stuff later. Now let's get into taking some user input. I'm going to go ahead and write a quick statement here. We're going to say if our operator equals a addition sign, we're going to say add number. Actually, let's change these up here. Number 1 and then number 2. That makes it a little easier. Add number 1 plus add number 1, comma, number 2. So all we're doing so far is setting up some functions that will allow us to use the different operators, asking the user for a number, an operator, and another number. Our operators are just going to be our plus, division, multiplication, and subtraction. Those are going to be our operators. So for each operator, we need to set a function. Add will be when the user uses a plus sign as their operator. So right here, we're just saying if the operator inputted by the user is the plus sign, then we're going to add the 2 numbers that they give us. Now we just need to set up a few more statements to use the other operators. Elif operator is subtraction, and we do when we use our subtract function with the same thing. And then another elif operator equals multiplication, multiply, number 1, number 2. Boom, it's that easy. Elif operator equals, and this will be a division sign. We can divide number 1 by number 2. This may seem a little cluttered, and there will obviously be better ways to do it, but I really don't want to get into all those different ways right now. So we're just going to stick with this kind of cluttered way. So we have our so far we have our calculate command. We take in a number, an operator, a number. We define functions, return the number plus the number, add, just the same thing, kind of duplicated. And then we just we set up some different if statements. So we say if the operator is plus, if the user inputs a plus, then we add their numbers. If the operator is a minus, we subtract their numbers, so on and so forth. Now we actually have to give the user their data back. So inside these if statements, we're going to write some more repetitive code and say await. Oh, I spelled await. I'm going to say await ctx.respond and then done. Your number is, make sure this is an F string, by the way. Your number is result. But we actually have to define our result. So we'll say result equals. And all this is going to do is store what the add function returns. So it will store the number plus the number. That's all we're going to say. Done. Your number is result. So let's just go ahead and kind of copy paste this code. We have to say result equals. We can use VS Code's multi-cursor function and write on 2 lines at once. Actually, I have to result equals multiply. All right, and then we take our little statement here and we just paste it, and this is still inside of our bot command calculate. All right, so this should be our little calculate function. Let's go ahead and run the bot. Make sure there are no errors that it gives us. All right, we're looking good. Okay, now that our bot's up and running, let's come over to our Discord here. And let's type in our command to make sure it's there. There it is, /calculate. Let's say let's do a simple question first. I want to add 1 plus 2. Oh, as you can see, we have a little error here. It's giving our number, not actually using a math operator, just saying this, comma, this. So let's see where this error might be. Okay, so I've set up a little print statement here before anything actually happens in the command. This is just going to let us know if it's an issue with taking in the numbers or what. So let's go ahead and see here. VideoBot is ready. Open up Discord. Calculate. Oh, and I see a little typo here, U. So let's go 1 divided by 2 /1, 2. That looks good. So here it is. Unsupported operand types. This is what's going to give us our solution. So basically what it's saying is, oh, I'm Python. I can't divide these two strings because what we're giving it is actually a piece of text, not a number. So let's say in here, I want to try something. Let's give this an integer type. This is just going to specify that our number is a number and not text. So it will basically convert it. Let's go ahead and run our bot again and see if this works. /calculate 1 plus 2. There we go. That is what did it. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and for every one of these statements, put an int tag around these number 1 and number 2. That was our issue there. It was trying to add, divide. It was trying to do math with text instead of actual numbers. So it was just giving us one piece of text and another piece of text instead of the result of a math problem. All right, now that we've refactored this, it should work, but let's give it a quick little test. Wait for our video bot is ready. And we're going to go back to Discord here. Let's run this one more time. Calculate 1 plus 2. Okay, that works. Let's try something a little more complicated. 12 times 8. Let's go ahead and calculate that. 12 times 8 is 96. That works. So, you've now created a simple calculator with a Discord bot. So now that you made a simple calculator that works quite well within Discord, let's try something a little more complex. Remember this bot.event tag we used to print out something whenever the bot was ready? Let's work with those a little bit more. So we're going to say bot.event tag. This just runs a function underneath it every time a certain event is met. So let's say async def on underscore message and pass in a message. So this is just going to do everything. This is just going to run whatever we put in this function every single time a message is sent in any server the bot is in. So let's make a word filter. So let's say filtered underscore words. Filtered underscore words is going to be equal to a list that has some words we want to filter out. Obviously, you could put any bad words or anything in here that you don't want people saying in your server. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to put some random words. Let's say you don't want people saying blue. You don't want people saying red, green, or yellow. You really hate colors. You hate any colors. You hate blue, you hate red, you hate green, you hate yellow. You don't want anyone even mentioning them in your server. So every time someone sends a message that has one of these words, you're going to delete it. So in our on message, we're going to say for each word in filtered underscore words. So this is going to iterate over this and it's going to say for every entry in this list, we're going to do something. Say if word in message dot content, if the word is in a message dot content, await message dot delete. All right, let's try it out. This should be a simple word filter. Let's go ahead and run our bot. Head over here and try blue. As you can see, the bot deleted our message. Let's add a little print in here so we know that it has deleted our message. So I'm going to say print f string message deleted. And then let's say our message, and then the dot content, of course, to get our message content. Let's go ahead and rerun this. Okay, now if we type in any word that is in this list, such as red, the bot will delete it. Say message deleted, red. Try it with yellow. And even if you spam it, the bot will always delete it. So let's say, there we are. Sometimes if you spam it, it will take a second, but it will all be deleted. And this doesn't just apply to if you say just this doesn't only apply to if you put a message with just the word like red. It will also apply, it just checks if the word is in the message. So I could say, hello, my name is Han, and my favorite color is red. And it will delete the message because it contains one of these words that we want to filter out. And you can do this with any word. I encourage you to experiment with this. Put your own words in here. Put anything you like. And then get some people to send some messages. It will always be deleted. Okay, and I think that's going to be it for this video. In the next video, we'll cover some more complex topics and also refactor some things to make them a little bit more efficient, a little bit faster. So I'll see you guys in the next one.